Obito from the fourth great ninja war without his mask. So I'm on a landscape page, use a pencil, use a razor, hit pause, go too fast. He's got one of those like spikes coming out of his hand. Do you know that Pain uses? And the Renegan and the Sharingan. So the Renegan's hard, it's like a bullseye. So if you're not good at drawing circles, consider stencils or a compass. Landscape page, pencil, eraser, hit pause, go too fast. I want to fit in this attack, this hand with the pipe. So I move this head over to the right. So we're not like bang in the middle. Center point of my page about there will come up over to the right. And the head, two eyes will be not like bang middle, just slightly over here. Top eyelid line, big wide eyes, right? Super aggressive Obito. So we go up, across, like that, and then it spikes down the side in normal Naruto fashion. But like super round, sort of. And then the bottom eyelid line, narrower, thinner. Up there like that, okay? So the Renegan, pupil in the middle. And then we have to try and do like circles around this now. This is not easy. So hold your breath. One. And because his eyes are so wide, we can see them sort of perfectly. And it kind of makes him look like he's like frog eyes or something. But we do our best here. We never give up. Oh God, I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Circles, man. Okay, not bad. Not bad at all. We'll take it. I'll settle for that. And then his eyebrow, so he's got like a big frowning eyebrow. Like a big heavy frown. Here. And this is black, so it's like it's real dark at the front and then gets like skinnier as it goes back. So might as well color it black. And then he's got an eyelid line in underneath. Just around his eye, and like stretch marks and stress lines and everything coming around the forehead here. Super aggressive. Wrinkles around his nose and everything. Okay. Okay, go over and do the other eye. So this is the Sharingan. So you're about eye width, right? So the width of his eye fits in between. That's where the next one will start. It goes diagonal. And real round on top. And a spike basically down there. Bottom eyelid line goes that way. And then just a standard eye. So we go a circle. With a pupil in the middle. Try and get them about the same size. So it always looks odd with the Renegan because if it's not bang in the middle, oh no, that's okay. Looks okay to me anyway. And then Sharingan dots, 3 of them. Tomeis, as far as I know. And they have little tails. And then a little red line following. It's kind of not as clear. Right, and then some stress lines around, and again a big frowning eyebrow again. Which is darker at the front. And then that eyelid line again. Okay. So nose sort of wrinkles there. And then nostrils just down there. So in this one he's gritting his teeth, right? So his mouth's quite big compared to usual. Right? It's real intense looking. And then we can see the side of his mouth, so like a gap in his teeth here. And you shadow that up. You make it black. Or really dark red. And then teeth in Naruto is just the best way to do it, is just like this kind of thing. Or any anime really. This is like the easiest way to do teeth, just like that. And sometimes if you want, like, you could add like little V's for gums, you know, at the top. And then bottom lip. That's a bit heavy. Might get rid of that one. We'll see. And then chin. Like so. So he does have those marks on his face, but it's useful to draw the whole sort of face shape first. And proportions, nose to eyebrow, about the same as nose to chin. So that and that are about the same. See, like his eyebrow area, the middle of his eyebrow, there and there. Same as there and there. And then nose to bottom lip line, about the same as bottom lip line, chin. Proportions. And then we go jaw. And then change direction just about in line with his bottom teeth, because it's his bottom jaw. Up that way. And then he has a long hair spike for his sideburns there. And his ear comes out from that. They're quite thin for some reason. Yeah, no, that's the way they are in the picture, so why not? It's always interesting to draw things in a different style anyway. Ear lines in there. Easiest way is just a letter J, but then you can like add more if you want. A few more hairlines for his fringe just coming around here. Standard sort of V's. Naruto sort of has hair like this as well. And then we got to add like those scars. So they kind of, they don't draw them in fully, but kind of like it's like a broken line thing here. And then there's some just down at his mouth. Okay, you can add more if you want, but yeah, I mean more wrinkles if you wanted. But we'll just do some up here now as well. And that's our boy Obito. So what's left? Hair around the sides. And it's one of the simplest hairstyles. You just add spikes, shark fin type spikes. Same hair as Naruto. Like that, basically. And right, so anatomy and his body. So in this, one of his sleeves is cut off. And then he's got a long sleeve on this side. So, collar, curving around. Goes behind the ear. Then it has an outer part. And the inside, so it's kind of beige colored. And then like, it looks like cut or ripped there. Like another fold on his collar, maybe his neck. They don't give him neck muscles, but I will. Because he needs them to move his head. And then it's all ripped on the side here. And you could just do this like any old way, like sharp angles. Like that, and then a fold where it joins his sort of shoulder. And then his chest comes down, folding on his clothing. He's got a white belt in here. White and purple, but we'll just make it white probably, it's easier. Coming across. Then I think this is his leg, sort of starting maybe. And that big shoulder on this side. So folds, just little bumps for folding clothing. Clothing is rarely straight. It always has these kind of folding patterns. And the sleeve comes off, his arm is outstretched, but we'll just draw it sort of going off here. It's all sort of round and with lots of folding lines coming around the bicep and the shoulder and chest for his armpit and everything. So our arm like goes off the page. You can just see kind of like his sleeve maybe there. So he's like lunging forward, this arm is outstretched. And this arm goes back. So, shoulder is like here. This has another white t-shirt torn part on it. And sort of the bottom of his tricep is there. And then the bicep is like that. And then another teared place, white. So going up around the shoulder. And then the forearm here. And that has a white piece of clothing stuck on it still. And then we have this special move of his with the pipe coming out of his hand. He's got a glove on, right? So we got like his wrist part of the glove there. And we got to draw a hand. So hands are tricky, take your time, right? They're never easy. So hit pause if I go too fast. The bottom of your hand always has this W shape, usually. Nice little W, or like two curves. Always reminds me of a W. And this side you got the thumb, this side you got the pinky, and then all the fingers in between, right? And it's an okay hand they drew. So we go up like this, and for the thumb, and see, like, your thumb is part of that soft sort of part in there, connects to it. Right, so that's that. And then the pinky goes up, and you have a pinky in here. But we do like the index finger. And like, you have 3 segments on a finger. I think they draw 2, but usually, you know, a knuckle, and then the fingertip. So 2 knuckles on the finger, right, which give you like these 3 segments. So we'll attempt this, but he's got gloves on. So we go like 1, 2, like so. Some of these only have 2. Right. And then like with some webbing. That one only has 2. Probably easier to draw for them. I guess he had a glove on, so they don't have to be perfect. Okay. And that's the hand. And if you want like some folding lines sort of there. And then this pipe, so it's coming out towards us, right? So we can see the very top of it as a circle, and then it goes back into his hand. Kind of like that, right? So it's like coming out of his hand, and then it has like all this sort of energy and magic coming out of it. Like so. You could do more of that, of course, if you wanted. You could do way more spikes and stuff. But I think that's enough for me. Obito from the 4th Ninja War with no mask. Hope it's helpful. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.